Donald Trump. Donald John Trump, born June 14, 1946, is an American politician, media personality, and businessman who served as the 45th President of the United States from 2017 to 2021. Donald John Trump was born on June 14, 1946, at Jamaica Hospital in Queens, New York City. The fourth child of Fred Trump, a Bronx-born real estate developer whose parents were German immigrants, and Mary Ann MacLeod Trump, an immigrant from Scotland. Trump grew up with older siblings Mary Ann, Fred Jr., and Elizabeth and younger brother Robert in the Jamaica Estates neighborhood of Queens, and attended the private Kew Forest School from kindergarten through 7th grade. At age 13, he was enrolled at the New York Military Academy, a private boarding school, and, in 1964, he enrolled at Fordham University. 2 years later, he transferred to the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, graduating in May 1968 with a Bachelor of Science in Economics. In 1977, Trump married Czech model Ivana Zelníková. They had 3 children. Donald Jr., born 1977. Ivanka, born 1981. And Eric, born 1984. Ivana became a naturalized United States citizen in 1988. The couple divorced in 1990, following Trump's affair with actress Marla Maples. Trump and Maples married in 1993 and divorced in 1999. They have one daughter, Tiffany, born 1993, who was raised by Marla in California. In 2005, Trump married Slovenian model Melania Naus. They have one son, Baron, born 2006. Melania gained U.S. citizenship in 2006. Trump went to Sunday school and was confirmed in 1959 at the First Presbyterian Church in Jamaica, Queens. In the 1970s, his parents joined the Marble Collegiate Church in Manhattan, which belongs to the Reformed Church in America. The pastor at Marble, Norman Vincent Peale, ministered to the family until his death in 1993. Trump has described him as a mentor. In 2019, he appointed his personal pastor, televangelist Paula White, to the White House Office of Public Liaison. In 2020, he said he identified as a non-denominational Christian. Trump received a Bachelor of Science in Economics from the University of Pennsylvania in 1968, and his father named him president of his real estate business in 1971. Trump renamed it the Trump Organization and reoriented the company toward building and renovating skyscrapers, hotels, casinos, and golf courses. After a series of business failures in the late 20th century, he successfully launched side ventures that required little capital, mostly by licensing the Trump name. In 1985, Trump acquired the Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida. In 1995, He converted the estate into a private club with an initiation fee and annual dues. He continued to use a wing of the house as a private residence. In 2019, Trump declared Mar-a-Lago his primary residence. In 1982, Trump made the initial Forbes list of wealthy people for holding a share of his family's estimated $200 million net worth, equivalent to $606 million in 2022. In their 2021 billionaires ranking, Trump's net worth was estimated to be $2.4 billion, 1,299th in the world. The Trump Organization began building and buying golf courses in 1999. It owns 14 and manages another 3 Trump-branded courses worldwide. Trump visited a Trump Organization property on 428, nearly 1 in 3, of the 1,461 days of his presidency, and is estimated to have played 261 rounds of golf, one every 5.6 days. Trump has produced up to 19 books on business, financial, or political topics under his name. His first book, The Art of the Deal, 1987, was a New York Times bestseller. From 2004 to 2015, he co-produced and hosted the reality television series The Apprentice. Trump won the 2016 presidential election as the Republican Party nominee against Democratic Party nominee Hillary Clinton. The 2016 United States presidential election was the 58th quadrennial presidential election, held on Tuesday, November 8, 2016. The Republican ticket, businessman Donald Trump and Indiana Governor Mike Pence defeated the Democratic ticket of former Secretary of State and First Lady of the United States, Hillary Clinton, and the junior senator from Virginia, Tim Kaine. In what was considered one of the biggest political upsets in American history, Trump was inaugurated on January 20, 2017. During his first week in office, he signed 6 executive orders, which authorized interim procedures in anticipation of repealing the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, withdrawal from the Trans-Pacific Partnership negotiations, reinstatement of the Mexico City policy, advancement of the Keystone XL and Dakota Access Pipeline construction projects, reinforcement of border security, and a planning and design process to construct a wall along the U.S. border with Mexico. Trump's daughter Ivanka and son-in-law Jared Kushner became his assistant and senior advisor, respectively. United States presidential election. Article 2 of the United States Constitution provides that the President and Vice President of the United States must be natural-born citizens of the United States, at least 35 years old, and residents of the United States for a period of at least 14 years. Candidates for the presidency typically seek the nomination of one of the political parties, in which case each party devises a method, such as a primary election, to choose the candidate the party deems best suited to run for the position. Traditionally, The primary elections are indirect elections where voters cast ballots for a slate of party delegates pledged to a particular candidate. The party's delegates then officially nominate a candidate to run on the party's behalf. The general election in November is also an indirect election, where voters cast ballots for a slate of members of the Electoral College. These electors in turn directly elect the president and vice president. Trump has launched his 2024 U.S. presidential run.
Over the course of your life, you will find that things are not always fair. You will find that things happen to you that you do not deserve and that are not always warranted. But you have to put your head down and fight, fight, fight. Never, ever, ever give up. Don't give in, don't back down, and never stop doing what you know is right. Nothing worth doing ever, ever, ever came easy. And the more righteous your fight, the more opposition that you will face. In your hearts are inscribed the values of service, sacrifice, and devotion. Now you must go forth into the world and turn your hopes and dreams into action. America has always been the land of dreams because America is a nation of true believers. When the Pilgrims landed at Plymouth, they prayed. When the founders wrote the Declaration of Independence, they invoked our Creator 4 times. Because in America, we don't worship government, we worship God. It is why our currency proudly declares, "In God we trust." And it's why we proudly proclaim that we are one nation under God. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. As long as you have pride in your beliefs, courage in your convictions, and faith in your God, then you will not fail. And as long as America remains true to its values, loyal to its citizens, and devoted to its Creator, then our best days are yet to come.